Here,
Here we
give
go.
me
Sure
the
it's
second
mine. Okay,
copy.
it's caught.
No.
Probably about
Why
30
not?
seconds
Just
away.
tell me them as they come in.
Parker
Like,
Thompson.
Parker.
Mute your wings.
R. Aiden Marsden.
the place up. Warm my face up. She was a born shaker, she shake. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. Stabbed me in the back. Warm my face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you slapped me in the back. I ain't going outside in this cold ass winter, gotta roll up and out. See you from afar, got my thoughts in the sky. Where we used to kiss, sunshine, shit, and why? You gotta call me every day, pretend you my baby. I see more real out there lately, it's crazy. Yeah, we could be the same as we claiming this kingdom shit and keep it tame. Come on, baby girl, we're not the same. Two different speeds, but we keep it one lane. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Keep 100, y'all. Do this for my soul like a dawn. Put the stereo on.
Put your hands in the air, we'll be alright. Oh, you keep messing up my mind, but I love your style. You know
Put the place up. Warm my face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you slapped me in the back. Slapped me in the back.
6, 5, 4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
Oh, wait.
Ah!
We are back. Oh, I'm gonna turn down the volume a bit. That looks like it's peaking. Welcome to Run and Gun 2018. We are so glad that we brought it back. It's a little delayed on our third Run and Gun, but this one is bigger than ever. I'm Joel McCarthy.
I'm Kristen Stilling.
And I'm Zia Marashi. Hey.
Hey guys.
What up? So yeah, we're super stoked to. Oh man, the volume on.
Yeah,
that
we
is-
can hear the echo.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're super stoked to tell you guys all about Run and Gun just to make sure everyone's on the same page. There will be a place where you guys can ask questions if you have any clarifications on the rules. At the end of this broadcast, we're going to give you the surprise elements. And and we are currently inside my living room, but you know, we're only limited by our own imagination. Holy shit, we're in space. Mike, you ruined my joke, but no, we were actually at the Nyan Cave, broadcasting live from the Nyan Cave studio. They've graciously let us use the studio for this live launch, and we are happy to have you guys here. So we're going to go over the rules and the tech specs. We're going to go over the surprise elements at the very end of this broadcast. And just leading up to this, we have an exciting little video from one of our jurors, just kind of going over some of the things that she looks for in a good quality run and gun film. So I think we'll start that, and then we'll go over the rules. You guys have anything you want to add?
No, are you guys ready for this? 48 hours of fun, adventure, insanity.
I don't know if they can answer you.
They
Oh, they can. No, they
Yeah,
can.
we got
Let's
their-
see what they say.
That whole
Now
monitor is dedicated to their comments. Brendan McDonald says that you guys match right now.
we match.
Beards. Yeah,
Oh yeah, your
Beards.
beard, my beard.
Thank you.
I'm working on mine. Awesome. Okay, so quick word from one of our jurors, and then let's just jump right into it. Actually, Zia, do you want to show our sexy awards?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Let's pass a few
You want
out.
all of them?
Just pass a couple.
All right.
Because they turned out so awesome this year. They look at how nice they are. The Sound Design Award.
One more. That's the big one.
Emerging filmmaker. It's upside down.
Oh, what?
Audience choice. I think audience choice is more exciting than a jury's choice one. But we've got 10 awards that we give out, and they are fancy. They look good. They feel good, and
You can put it in your pocket, and then you
Yeah.
just pull it out. You're like, oh, by the way, I am a big deal.
oh, and Trash Panda's now on. Is that one that we
Yeah.
were missing?
Welcome, Trash Panda.
Perfect. We'll figure that one all out. So yeah, quick word from one of our. Oh boy, this is gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Quick. Okay, here we go. Quick word from one of our
He's not Kyle.
wonderful people.
His name is. Welcome, Trash Panda.
Perfect. We'll figure that one all out. So yeah, quick word from one
Right.
of our,
So
oh
I'm
boy.
here with
This
Gigi
is gonna
Saul
go to hell
Guerrero,
in a handbasket.
one of the
Okay, here we go. Quick word.
Run and Gun.
Run and gun!
One of the jurors for Run and Gun 2018. We have 5 jurors total this year, and every one of them is a different badass
Perfect.
filmmaker
We'll
from
figure that
different
one all out.
perspectives
So,
of
yeah,
filmmaking.
quick word
Gigi is a
from-
known
Right.
horror
So I'm here with
filmmaker.
Gigi
She's
Saul
famous in
Guerrero.
Mexico.
One
She's
of the-
less famous in Vancouver. Unless you're in
One
the
of the
horror
jurors
movie
for Run
scene,
and
then
Gun
you absolutely know who
2018.
she
We
is.
have,
5
so,
jurors total
Gigi
this year,
Saul Guerrero.
and every one of them
What
is
are you
a
going to be
different
looking for as a
badass
juror
filmmaker
of Run and Gun
from
this year?
different
Well,
perspectives of filmmaking.
I'm definitely looking for an
Gigi is
entertaining
a
story.
known,
A story
horror
that's gonna, as soon as
filmmaker.
it's turned
She's
off,
famous
I
in
want to be
Mexico.
thinking about it.
She's
I want to remember.
less
Nice,
famous
awesome.
in Vancouver.
And
Unless
is there a
you're in
certain
the
genre
horror
in
movie scene,
particular you want to
absolutely
see,
know
or
who she is.
how would
Gigi Saul
what,
Guerrero.
if they wanted to
What are
specifically
you gonna
please
look
you as a
for
juror? What kind of things would we like to see?
Well, baby, any gore, crazy death, a story just like, you cut your arm and blood is exploding everywhere. You have my vote. But At the end of the day, what is so cool about Run and Gun is that everybody's different. Everybody brings something different to the table. So I just want to see a really good movie that's going to make the audience react. Screaming, crying, laughing, gagging, whatever. I want to see reactions.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it right from the horse's mouth. So, Gigi, I don't know. You're a horse now. So, Gigi, if you had 48 hours to make a film and you had to start, right now, how would you allocate those 48 hours?
Well, the one thing we don't have other than money is time. So what you guys got to do is, what resources do you have? What locations do you have? What props do you have? What kind of actors do you have? And use it right. Don't go overly ambitious. Don't go not so ambitious. Just go with what you have and use it. Embrace what you got.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Gigi Salguerrero, let's get this Run and Gun started. Woo! Back to you, Joel.
Thanks, Joel. Really great job there. Just to stand up, gentleman.
That guy's got a real career ahead of him.
So yeah, let's talk about the rules. Womp womp. Just so you guys, so we all know that we are on the same page. As far as our contest goes, I like to think we are the contest with the least amount of rules, but they still end up piling up.
There's
Some rules.
There are some rules. So first thing is first. We have a lot of teams this year, and because we've split it into two different screenings, and we have such limited time at the Rio, absolutely it has to be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It can't even be 1 second over
Even
5 minutes.
with credits.
Even with credits. So at the end of your credits, it's over, and if your film is longer than 5 minutes, at the 5 minute mark, I'm just going to do a hard chop. That's where it ends. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no exceptions to that rule. That is the rule. Okay? We all cool with that? Awesome. So, let's just go down these just to make sure. Well, you guys are hopefully all shooting this in BC. Mm-hmm. Tell us what city you're doing it from, just so we have an idea of where everyone is doing this from. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So yeah, the 48 hours start at the end of this broadcast. If in the likely case that this broadcast ends before 7, I think we could even just let them, give them that little bit of extra change there.
Okay.
Is that okay with you guys?
I guess so, yeah. Oh.
If it Perfect. Burnaby, no buts.
What?
So the following must...
I signed up for butts. Yeah.
Yeah, butts are allowed.
Okay.
We'll get to content restrictions in a little bit. I'll just keep going down this, but we don't have many. So yeah, in the 48 hours, you must write, shoot, edit, send sound design, export everything in that 48-hour period. So tonight we're going to give you, at the end of this broadcast, 3 mystery items, and that is a quote, a character, and an object or prop.
Well, yeah. Object, yeah.
That must be incorporated in your film. So make sure that you do that.
And Joel, isn't it true that in the case of a tie in categories, how well you use these various elements and incorporate them into your story in a kind of a seamless way will be the tiebreaker?
Yes. So not only are the judges keeping in consideration how well you're using those elements, each judge is also rating out of 10 how well each team used those elements. And any tiebreakers, if you're tied between best director, the tie will go to the one that used the elements best. Last year, I believe 4 of the categories were broken with that tiebreaker. Oh. So I just re-looked at the jury form and I was like, dang.
Yeah.
So it will cost you if you are just plugging and playing these elements. If you really utilize these elements to help tell your story better, then I think we're gonna be all Gucci. As the kids say.
Did they say that?
No one says that.
It's the second time I've heard it.
Fair enough.
It's from another guy named Joel, too.
Probably. Okay. So yeah, obviously before the 48 hours, you guys have already figured out probably your crew and for the most part, maybe your cast, your equipment. Have you guys been using the, I know I've been mentioning it more in the emails, but we have our Facebook group. There are literally hundreds of actors who have said that they want to do this. So if you're looking for last minute actors tonight, make sure you check out the Facebook group. It's in all of your emails. It's Run and Gun, Vancouver's 48-hour film contest.
You can easily find
Just
it on
you can
Facebook.
find it on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll send it out.
But it's an awesome resource.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, music. So our dealio with music is that we are going to assume that if you have the music in it, that you've got all the rights cleared. We're not going to check. We're not going to check
No
that you
questions
have.
asked.
We're not going to ask any questions.
We believe you. You know, this thing's about trust.
It's about trust.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, all the power to you. Make it sound good. But yeah, I think that's. I think we've covered our legal bases there.
It's on you.
So delivery, I think.
Yeah, we'll just mandatory meeting. I'm just making sure you guys did the release. We'll go into the delivery document just to make sure. The Runnies. So yeah, the Runnies is the film screening at the Rio. I've sent you guys all links about the Eventbrite. We are already 25% sold out. So tell your team tonight, you know, each team gets 2 tickets given to them complimentary. If you want anyone else to be at the gala, get them to buy tickets tonight because, you know, once a lot of people start getting involved and friends and family want to come, it will sell out. Mm-hmm. So get your tickets right away.
It was a sellout last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one, well, it was a very close to sell out, but we have a much bigger. Yeah, it was crazy packed. So this year it will definitely sell out. So I know it's going to be at last minute. There's going to be like, oh, but the director of photography didn't get a chance to. We only have so many seats. So buy those right away. Basically, just a little bit of housekeeping of how that is going to work. We're going to send all the films to our jurors, and they're going to select a grouping of the films that are finalists, and that's going to be part of the main event. And then we have a grouping of films that are the semifinalists that are going to play before the main event. So the doors will open at 5 p.m. at the Rio, and at 5:30 we're going to play all the semifinalists, and then at 6:30 the main event and the finalists play, and at 8:30ish the Runnies will the awards that have some may refer to as the Runnies.
Probably no. Yeah.
Will happen. We've got awesome prizes paired with each award. We've got awesome plaques and an awesome jury. Everyone on the jury is such a diverse skill set of filmmakers. They're just all kick-ass filmmakers. We have
Lawrence LeLam.
Lawrence LeLam, Leo Award winner, Lawrence LeLam. Also Whistler Film Fest winner, a bunch of stuff like that. He makes awesome films. We have Gigi Salguerrero, who you guys just met. Kevin Funk.
Oh, Kevin Funk.
Kevin Funk.
The Destroyer.
Hello, Destroyer director. Won a bunch of awards at TIFF.
They're in April.
Yeah. The Runnies are in April 15th.
Yeah. On a Sunday, guys.
On a Sunday.
So book your Monday off.
Yeah.
Back to the judges.
Kevin Funk. Trevor Duick, who writes for, who's a critic at, what is it? It used to be called Van City Buzz. What's it called now? Daily Hive.
Daily Hive.
He's their head critic at Daily Hive, so we got an actual critic looking at it.
And Mayumi.
Oh, yeah. And Mayumi Yoshida, who is just absolutely destroying it out there right now. So really awesome jury.
All-star jury.
They're all stars.
Yeah.
They're all young and vibrant. They all have different tastes. And and then we all obviously have Audience Choice Award, which is going to be chosen by you guys and your friends and family. Okay, so let's go over delivery.
This is the fun stuff, people.
Okay,
This is what you're hoping
and we're gonna send this in another email just to make sure you have it. There's apparently specific instructions
On how to access the room at the National Film Board, so that will add those details to this.
So yeah, we'll give you a new delivery checklist with some new things added on it. But it's in the Woodwards building in Gastown, Vancouver. So, you know, you have to export, get your files there. So really time yourself out so you're not showing up late, because we need to get these films in a 48-hour fashion.
What happens if they're late, Joel?
Disqualified.
It's tough but fair.
You know, give us a call. We'll work through. You see my numbers there. We'll work through whatever's going on, and in emergency situations, we can also take them through Dropbox and Google Drive. But we really like them in person, just so we can clarify that it's all there, check you off, give you a brief interview and a pat on the back, and you get to hang out with all the other sleepy filmmakers who are just going to be wiped. It's always a fun time. So what do you deliver? The finished film must be under 5 minutes, no exception, including credits. Whoop whoop. And delivered on a thumb drive or a hard drive. I don't think any of our computers are going to have disk drives or anything fancy or not fancy
You
like
get a
that.
thumb drive for like $5 at Staples.
Yeah, and we'll give you your thumb drive back once it's dumped.
Oh, nuts.
The title must appear
Roll the
on
screen.
screen in your finished film. So at one point, have your title be on screen. Another thing I didn't have on this is also labeling your file. Make it, you know, the title of your film and your team name in the same,
As clear as possible.
as clear as possible. Don't call it like image_0067.
Final film.
Final,
whatever.
final. Yeah, just
Or
make it.
run
make
and
it-
gun
help it-
submission.
Yeah, don't call it run and gun.
Help us help you.
Yeah, let's make it nice and clear. Fill out the online submission form. Okay, and we'll go through that form just to make sure you know what you're going to have to fill out. It basically, the reason we have this online submission form is because we say, for instance, you guys win an award for best editing. That way we know exactly who your credited editor is, so we can put their name as nominated. We can put their name as winning.
We'll use this information to generate the content that goes on the program guide too. So if something's misspelt, it's because you entered it wrong.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
please
Yeah,
get
exactly.
your cast and crew's names
So
correctly.
make sure that that's all there. We'll go through that and just in specific, so you can start generating that list. You know what you're gonna need before it goes. No, Aiden, unless that's the name of your film.
I'm good.
One behind the scenes video clip. So also give us at least one. You can give us a couple, just so we can you know, whip something cool up. Definitely do that. One still capture, not behind. So basically, give us one still from your film that you want to be on the program. So we don't just pick a random one where your mouth is open, your eyes are closed.
Well, if they don't send us one, would we put up the worst one we could find?
I think we put up the worst one we
Yeah,
can find.
I think
That's
fair.
clear. That's fair enough.
It'll be a picture of me.
So let's try to make them, you know, if you can do 1080, let's try to aim for that as our gold standard. We don't want to, because we're dealing with so many films, we've so little time, no 4K, no 6K, no 8K, no 10K. 1080p is preferred. If standard definition, you know, let's try to aim for HD. Send us a QuickTime ProRes 422 or an H.264 rendered at your best quality. And try to deliver in 23.98 if you shoot 24 frames. We will, for you nerds out there, we are going to be showing this on a DCP, and the DCP will be locked in at 24 frames. So if you shoot 60 frames, it's going to be converted, but it'll look good.
Nerds.
Okay. I'm actually going to delete this because I'm going to be dealing with the files. No, you don't need 5 seconds of black. I'll deal with that.
Okay.
So make it under 5 minutes. I will give you the new delivery checklist. It doesn't have the 5 seconds of black. I need yours all under 5 minutes. And then 48 kilohertz stereo. and keep the audio peak at -3 decibels. Okay. And then one thing that we haven't mentioned yet is the hashtag RNG 48.
Yeah.
Get everyone on your team posting like crazy on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Usually during the festival itself, the runnies, we like to throw your guys' pictures up on the screen. We like to have a nice slideshow going in intermission, and that's all generated through the hashtag.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pull directly from things we find from the hashtag.
Yeah.
And also gives us a chance to be able to engage and witness what's going on with you. There's 30 teams. We want to see what you're up to, what's fun, what's not so fun.
Yeah, like keep us all in the loop. And I know that other teams are so curious. There are 30 teams, Sabrina. So, you know, everyone keep everyone in the loop. Let's go crazy on the internet. Let's get trending here. So hashtag RNG48, go crazy. Ridvik to the aspect ratio can be at 16:9, but with black bars for 239. Okay, so still print a 16:9 one because that's what the DCP we're making is going to be at 16:9. So that'll be letterboxed. Does that make sense to anyone? If it doesn't, just say so and I will address that. Okay, the last bit is the form submission. I'm just going to go over it so you guys know what kind of things you're going to need to do, because it might be nice to have someone writing your synopsis, you know, with not at the very end. So, pretty simple. Team name, name of the film, short synopsis, running time, must be under 5 minutes with credits. Your team lead, team phone number, team email address. That's more if we need to contact someone, there's an issue with the file. We need to get a hold of them right away because we got to get these to the jurors right away. Whoever's the producer, the director, writer, editor, just so we can, you know, make sure that you guys are, whoever wins the award or is nominated for the award is credited correctly and we're not guessing. Lead actor male, lead actor female, cinematographer / director of photography, and post-production sound if it wasn't your editor.
You got to fill those in, man.
Okay, I'll just tell you what, because I always view it as me.
Just put A and everything. Just A tab.
Okay. I'm going to have to delete this as a response, but fine.
You're going to get confused later about the form that's all A's?
Who is this A?
This looks like
How did he win all the awards?
This looks like all of my report cards in school.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's
There
not
we
true.
go.
Okay, so the feedback form is important for us for getting sponsors next year and knowing what's working and what's not. It's not that tough, but one thing that I will do, so, you know, did you use the Facebook Run and Gun group? How many do you use from it? Did you rent equipment from Gearbase? For those of you who aren't aware, Gearbase is one of our sponsors, and they are renting gear for 25% off. But I think that they're now going to be closed in the weekend. But they do have an emergency gear rental number, so feel free to call them. And they're also giving all of you guys after this, after the event, they're giving each of you guys a $30 gift card to Gearbase, which is awesome of them because they're awesome. How many people worked on your film in total? You know, those numbers are really good for us getting even bigger sponsors next time. So keep a tab on how many people worked on it and give us that number so we can add it all up. Would you prefer if this competition was 72 hours? And then your 2 gala passes, whose name they're going to be under. And have you reminded your team to buy the passes? What did you like about Run and Gun? What did you not like? So yeah, those are the rules. Anyone have any questions? And before we go to, let's just field any questions you guys have, and then we're gonna get, and then you guys are gonna get your surprise elements, and then we're gone. We're.
Then it's up to you guys.
Sound off on questions.
So we'll give you guys a good 10 seconds if no one writes a question. One thing that we were kind of alluding to before is content restrictions. The Rio has graciously allowed us to make this an all ages event 2 years in a row without pre-screening our materials. And hopefully we get to continue that. So don't go crazy. No penetration.
Yeah.
I think that's where I draw my line.
Let's keep it PG-13.
I don't
Let's not go X.
You don't wanna
I don't want to see any
censor.
X's. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Use your best judgment.
use your best judgment, but we're not going to censor you.
That's a good point.
Yes. This is the very, out of all the events within, Vancouver indie film events, we really want this to be the most open one. Anyone can join. We have teams from high school. We have teams from,
Partial nudity.
Which part?
What kind of part?
what part? Just
parts
the
are we
tip,
talking here?
just the balls,
Butts.
But yeah, so we
Butts are allowed.
Butts are allowed. No butts? Yes, butts.
does there have to be a male and female actor? No, that's why I put those as not mandatory. So if you
puppets.
but if you only have female actors in your film, you guys are you can't win best male actor award. Just that's all that it really hurts your film. And if your film is all male, you can't win a best female actress.
We're just
actor
celebrating the
award.
performers.
Yeah, exactly. But okay,
Is this scrolling
Boobs.
yeah, it's at the bottom there.
down? Boobs.
Boobs.
Okay, well we've gotten to the point where people are messaging in boobs. So who
No,
wants?
she's asking if she can show boobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair game. If we're gonna
Yeah.
allow men to be topless in these
Yeah,
films,
that's
I
the
think.
idea.
So yeah, we are we don't want to limit your guys' creativity.
No one likes this stuff.
We haven't gotten any complaints about the content. We had a number of swear words last time, and some questionable jokes and stuff like that. But really, we want this to be about your guys' creativity, and we don't want to put limits on it besides time limits.
What if they wrote a disclaimer in their synopsis?
I don't know.
We don't need
Alright.
disclaimers.
Well, there's usually the only people that are underage is like the high school teams,
Yeah.
and they're
I just mean like you prep people for it. They might not find a problem. I don't know.
and then the things
Just
that
riffing.
that kids in high school have seen on the internet these days
Yeah.
are just goat boobs. Absolutely,
Of course.
I'd be offended if there wasn't goat boobs. Okay, I think we've gotten silly, so let's just give you guys the surprise elements and get you guys on your way. So
I know the character.
you know the character. I think I know the quote off heart. Do
Do
you
you
know?
know the object? What does it mean? I don't know what's the object.
Let me look. Okay, good thing these microphones didn't pick that up.
Okay. So let's get Zia first with the object.
The object is flowers.
Flowers.
Flowers,
Okay.
yes,
So
flowers, yeah.
So the object has to be seen for at least 5 seconds.
Not the
of
baking
film.
good, not the baking good, like
No,
actual flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
W.
has to be floral.
Floral,
Flowers.
yeah,
They-
floral
they
flowers.
have to be, but they could be fake flowers.
Doesn't matter what kind, like roses.
But floral
Carnations.
patterns on clothing do not.
Do not
No,
count.
do not count. No, it has to be a physical object that looks like flowers.
If you don't know what flowers are,
Look it up on
look
the
it up.
internet.
Yeah.
Right
right after boobs.
exactly. Do you know the character?
Yeah, the character is a salesperson.
So we kept it nice and open for you guys. You can do literally anything with that. Someone selling something.
Yeah.
Simple. You want to buy some gum? I'm a salesperson.
Want to buy some drugs? I'm a.
Why do you always gotta do
I'm just
that?
kidding. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
know.
Don't know. Do whatever you want. I want to buy some happiness. I'm a happiness salesman.
I got 10 keys of happiness. I got to get loaded. I don't know.
Okay,
And
I'm
and
not a
the-
writer.
Okay, and then our quote, as per the usual, has blanks in it, much like a Cards Against Humanity type thing. So I'll just put it on the thing. So ours is, they may take our blank, but they will never take our blank.
Which I believe is a quote from a film called Braveheart.
Yes. They may take our
It
lives,
was Jurassic Park.
but they will never take our freedom.
And that's been like a trend, right? Every year you have
Every
a
year is a
film
movie
movie
quote.
Yeah,
quote.
it's always been a movie quote. I did like the one that you voted for. I voted for it too. But this is a good quote. I think it'll be fun.
We'll never tell you the quote that didn't get in.
Because
What
it'll
was
be
the
it'll
quote
be the
that never
next
got
year
in?
one. It'll be the next
Yeah,
year
maybe
one. It's
put
a great one.
Maybe they could put the suggestions in their survey. What kind of quote would you put?
Or goat boobs. So yeah,
boobs.
you guys can get started. If you need anything, I think we have our send it something to the email there. Contact us, and yeah, we'll see you guys.
See you Sunday.
See you Sunday.
The timer. I set the timer.
Okay, so film is due in 48 hours and 19 minutes.
Go, go,
Okay?
go, 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 go,
Go,
go, go,
Why-
go, go. Why are you watching
Why
this?
are you watching this?
up. Woman face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. Stabbed me in the back. Woman face up. Why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. I ain't going outside in this cold ass winter, gotta roll up and out. See you from afar, got my thoughts in the sky. Where we used to kiss, sunshine, shit, and why? You gotta call me every day, pretend you my